Yes. So all of you install TypeScript. Just I am once again I'm repeating that concept. After that, I will discuss how to work with the programs of TypeScript. Okay, now here, if you take Angular, Angular is the framework of TypeScript to work with browser coding, means front-end coding in web applications. What type of applications? Web applications as well as mobile applications. Okay. So now here, the version from 2.0 onwards, so they use a TypeScript to develop the packages, bundles of packages they are providing in 2.0. These packages they developed by using TypeScript. Okay, that's why we should have idea on this TypeScript first of all, because we have to access the package functionalities. In that point of we are using TypeScript coding. Okay, and we have to customize the Angular package functionalities. Then also we should have how to create the class in TypeScript. Okay, and how to work with the interfaces. This type of knowledge is very important for us. Okay, so now here, first of all, what is my requirement? I want to install TypeScript. Now here you want to install this TypeScript, so where it is available. Okay, TypeScript and Angular, all these things we are downloading from on repository. What is that? Node repository. So node repository is nothing but a location. A repository means a location providing collection of packages to work with different technologies like TypeScript, Angular, etc. So here from this node repository, we have to download the softwares, required softwares. Right now we are downloading TypeScript. In future we will download Angular and MongoDB, Express.js, all these related packages we are downloading from where? From node repository. So for that we have to install one program. What that program we are installing? npm program. So npm stands for Node Package Manager. So this program, what is the main functional of this program? So downloads the required packages from node repository. But this npm program is not available in our systems. So we have to install separately. For that we install Node.js. Yes, once you install this Node.js, yesterday I told you two things are downloading here. One is Node server, another one is npm program. So we have to install Node.js in order to get npm program. So once we got this npm program, then we have to execute the statement npm install. So here TypeScript. This statement will download the TypeScript from where it is downloading from node repository to our system. So now here -g we have to use. Means what is the meaning of -g? You are installing this TypeScript globally. Means we can access this TypeScript from any drive in your system. If you don't use -g, that installation is happening in the local location. Means in the current location, current drive, where you open the command prompt in the drive only, it is installing. So that's why you can't access from another drive, and you cannot create the TypeScript programs in another drive. So that's why we have to use -g. So this is the scenario which we discussed in last class. Now here we are discussing how to download that Node.js. Already explained you, just a refreshment. So here what the website we are using? Nodejs.org. In this website, yesterday downloaded this 14.2. Okay, that version is already we downloaded here. So if you go to these downloads, yes. Now here you can see that Node.js 14.2 is downloaded. Just double click and go to that next install. Already we discussed that one. So next and install. So after this installation, you can find out that npm program in your system, as well as you can also get node server. So what is the next step? So fine, npm is installed. Now what is my requirement? I want to download TypeScript. And how can I download the TypeScript? Open command prompt. Okay, I think all of you know this command prompt here. So this command prompt we are using to download the required packages. So what the statement we are using? npm install typescript hyphen g. That's all. When I press enter key, now npm program is connecting with the node repository and downloading TypeScript into our system. Now TypeScript, which version is downloaded? 3.9.2. So like that, we are installing this TypeScript in our system. So not only this TypeScript, in future, Angular related packages, Express.js packages, everything we are downloading like this only. Okay, now we will discuss how to create the programs in TypeScript and how to work with the TypeScript functionalities. Okay, now here, first of all, we should know some basic points before starting this programming in TypeScript. So first point is TypeScript file extension should be .ts, or the TypeScript file extension .ts. And next one, every statement in TypeScript terminates with either semicolon or enter key. For example, multiple statements you are writing here. So then how can you write just like this? Okay, now here statement 1 semicolon statement 2 semicolon statement 3, like that you have to write, or else remove the semicolon, you can use enter key. Yes, so TypeScript file extension should be .ts, and here every statement in TypeScript should terminate with either semicolon or enter key. And next one here, esc is the command. This command we are using to compile the TypeScript program. For what purpose we are using here? To compile the TypeScript program. Now we should know what is the compilation process and how TSC is compiling our program. That is the main concept here. Yes, so here TSC command, first it is checking for errors. Okay, so example, you created one program name is okay pro1.ts. TypeScript program you created like this. After that, you have written some code in this TypeScript. Now here you want to compile this program. Then what the command we are using? tsc, and here pro1.ts. This is the command which we are using here. Now what is the function of this tsc? It is checking for errors in this pro1.ts. Any errors are there or not? It is checking for errors. If no errors are there, then converts TypeScript into JavaScript. So here, so second step, this is the first step, checking for errors. And second step, if you observe here, again what it is doing here, it is converting TypeScript code into JavaScript. So here it is creating new file. Okay, so that file name is nothing but pro1.js. With that name, that file is creating. Now you can ask me here, sir, why should we use JavaScript? Again, why it is converting into JavaScript? That is the main question. Yes, TypeScript coding we are writing, fine, but the browsers cannot understand TypeScript coding. Browsers can understand only JavaScript coding. So that's why this command TSC, TypeScript compiler command, what it is doing here, after no errors, okay, after no errors, it is converting TypeScript into JavaScript. This JavaScript we are using in our programs to access the logics here, but our coding is in TypeScript only. Finally, when we are sending that coding into browser, when we are sending that coding into browser, we are converting into JavaScript, because every browser contains JavaScript engines. These engine execute the JavaScript code. Browser cannot understand TypeScript code. Is it clear? So like that, these are the main points we should remember. So TypeScript file extension should be .ts, and every statement should terminate with semicolon or new line. And next one here, file name. So after that file, you want to compile that program, we are using tsc command. And next one here, we should follow some conventions, naming conventions. So when we are creating the classes or functions here. So class names should be in capital letters. Means here class names first character. So first character we should use capital letter. And here function names first character small. So this is just one following method, that's all. So even if you use the small letter for the first character of class name, that is not issue. But according to the standards, so every class should starts with capital letter and function should start with small letter, and both are camel cases. What the meaning of camel case? Every word first character should be capital. Every word first character should be capital. So for example, see, I want to create one class. Okay, so that class name is student info. Okay, then how can I create? So first character student, this first word S is capital letter, second word is info, I is capital letter. This is the concept of camel case. So this is one word we have, and this is another word. So here in this first word, S is capital letter. The second word, I is capital letter. This is the concept of camel case. Means every word, first character is capital. This is the class name you have to create like this. For example, you want to create one function. So that is nothing but get student details. The function name is get student details. Okay. Now here then how can I create get student details? So just I told you function name first character should be small. Means here you can see G is small I have given, and remaining are camel cases. So that's why here second word. The second word student S is capital letter, and third word details D is capital letter. Means from second word onwards, every word first character should be capital. Only first word point of view changes are there. If it is class, first word first character should be capital. If it is function, first word first character should be small. That is the difference how to use these class names and function names. That's all. So this is not compulsory, but if you use like this, it means that you are following standards. Okay. So here camel case means what the meaning? So in every word first character we are using capital letters, but if you take function, so in this point of view, just first character should be small, a first word, remaining everything should be capital. Means every character, first character, I mean every word first character should be capital like this. So these are the main things which we have to follow. Is it clear? So now we are creating one Typescript program. That program we are converting, we are compiling and converting into JavaScript. Okay. Now here, see, save this file. You can save this program in any location. So here already program name is test.html. I am taking new file. Save this file. Desktop location I am creating, or you can go with any location. For example, C drive is there. In this C drive, just I am using pro1.ts. Yes. So here C drive, just user folder is there. There pro1.ts I have given here. So it is not giving the permission for that. That's why here what I'm doing, I'm creating new folder in this location. So here just PROs I have given there pro1 dot yes, in which location I created this program C:/proz folder. In this program, just I'm going to place one statement. So that is nothing but let welcome I have given. So here one point you should remember, in TypeScript programs we can also write JavaScript code. In TypeScript file, you can also use JavaScript code. Not only TypeScript code, it also supports JavaScript code. Why? Because finally everything is converting into JavaScript only. After compilation, everything, even TypeScript code also converting into JavaScript. That's why, so JavaScript is compatible with this TS file. So here alert statement I given. What is alert statement? Is it TypeScript statement or JavaScript statement? As JavaScript statement, it displays the message box. It displays the message box on the browser. So just I'm going to display this message box here. So first of all, we have to compile this program. So in which location I created C:/PR was in that location I created. So just here you can see in C drive PR was a folder. In this location we created that file here. Now you can see pro1.ts. Operating system displays media player icon for this ts files. Don't think if I double click that movie something will run here. So just operating system, if you save the file with extension .ts, then Windows will display this media player, but there is no movie running in this file. Okay, so just this is simple .ts file. Okay, now here what is our requirement? I want to compile this program. Yes, I want to compile this program. Then how can you compile? So for that we have to open command prompt. Okay, then in which location I created that program? Yes, C:/PROZ. Then here cd slash, I think all of you know this command prompt commands. Okay, we are going to the root directory, that is C root drive, C drive. Then here we have to change into PROZ folder, cd PROZ. Then we have to use the statement here, what that tsc pro1, what the file name pro1.ts, like that. When I press enter key, I am not pressing the enter key. When I press enter key, then what will happen? First it is checking for the errors. If no errors are there, then it is converting into .js file. So like that, we are using this command prompt. Actually, how I open this command prompt? So open Windows or CMD. After that, we shifted to root drive, cd slash I have given here, and again we shifted to cd proz. Okay, there we have given the statement. This is one way, but no need to open like this. So there is one alternative way also. So you want to, what is your target location? In PROZ location, I want to open the command prompt. That's why in this folder path, select this and type CMD. And directly it is open command prompt in this C:/PROZ folder. Once again, I'm going to show you. So in this location, you want to open the command prompt. Then simple procedure. Select this address, that path, CMD type, and that's okay. Now we are comparing this one for the command tsc pro1.ts. Now press enter key. It is checking for errors. If no errors are there, then what is happening? It is created one JS file. What this file, new file is available in this location. So that file name is pro1.js. So from this TS file with the same name, one JS file is created. When it is created after compilation. Now what is the code? Which code is available in this file? So right click and open that file by using any editor. Edit plus I have given. Now same code which I have written in the JavaScript, it is available in this file. Is it clear? So now which I have written TypeScript, that code is available in this JS file. So in this TypeScript edit plus we have given alert welcome. So same alert welcome is displaying in this .js file. Is it clear? Now here both statements are similar. Yes. So in this point of view, if you observe, I created first of all TypeScript file. In that TypeScript file, I have written some statements. After that, I given tsc command. Then that code is converted into JavaScript and new file is created with .js. But if you observe, both script is same. 1 second. Yes. Yeah, here alert welcome here. alert, welcome, both are same. Then here, if I see in this point of view, I created one TS file. After that, I created one. I compile the TS file. Then it is generated JS file. Instead of that, directly I can create JS file. Na? Yes, that doubt may come in your mind. So why should we create TypeScript file and why should we compile? And after compilation, it is giving JavaScript file, JavaScript code. Directly we can write the JavaScript code and we can use in our applications. With we can bind this code with Angular framework like that. You may think in this point of view. For that clear idea, I am giving you now. So one point I told you, what is that? TypeScript is very simple than JavaScript. Okay, TypeScript coding is very simple than JavaScript coding. So now with this example, which I'm going to explain now, with this example, you will get the clear cut clarity in this point of view. So my requirement is I want to access one object into another object. Okay, so this example we will discuss with both TypeScript and JavaScript. Then you will get clarity how much difference is there between TypeScript coding and JavaScript coding. Is it clear? So my requirement, I want to access one object. Object means it contains some properties and functions. I want to access an object from another object. Then how can you write coding in TypeScript? Just simply class something CLS1 we are using like this. Okay, and class CLS2. Now CLS1 I want to access from CLS2. So something like extends we are using CLS1. So if you don't know about these classes, no need to worry. I will explain each and everything. Just see this example for difference to get idea on difference between TypeScript and JavaScript. I've taken these things like this CLS1 and CLS2. We are getting the properties of CLS1 into CLS2. Now here, this is .ts file and open the command prompt. Already command prompt is open. Now here I'm compiling tsc pro1.ts. Press enter key. Now it is compiled and JavaScript file is recreated and displays message also. This file has been modified outside of the application. Do you want to reload? Yes, which file? pr1.js. It displays this file is modified. Yes, I want to reload. Now if you observe this one, yes, this is .js file. Okay, so pr1.js file. Now here cls1 is there, cls2. So here how much script it has written? So how many lines? Around 25 lines code it has written. And here if you observe, we have written 2 lines coding. Is it clear? So that much difference is there between .ts file, I mean TypeScript coding as well as JavaScript coding. That's why from Angular 2 onwards, what the reason why they use it TypeScript in Angular 1, AngularJS 1, they use it JavaScript to build the packages. From 2 version onwards, they use it TypeScript because simple coding and data type support is there and compiler script. Okay, compiler script and object oriented programming support. These are all advantages which we have in TypeScript. That's why from version 2.0 onwards, all bundles, package bundles, they created with TypeScript. Is it clear? So this example just have given clarity to show you the difference between JavaScript and TypeScript. Later I will explain you how to create the classes and how many types of classes we have in TypeScript. Everything we'll discuss later. So here if you observe, so 2 lines coding I have written. The same thing in JavaScript we have to write like this. Is it clear? So that's why we are working with TypeScript to work with the Angular functionalities. Okay, so this is the way how to create a program in TypeScript and how to compile that program. From now onwards, we are starting the concepts of TypeScript. Okay, so how to create the data types, everything, those concepts we'll discuss now. Before that, just I'm going to unmute all people. If you have any queries, you can ask me now. Yeah. So is it clear that concept how to install this TypeScript? Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, please tell me. Who is this?
Yes. Yes, sir. So every time we need to convert the TypeScript code into JavaScript whenever we write a script. Mm.
Whenever you modify, you mean, right?
So yeah.
Yeah, it's not required.
No.
So watch mode is there. Watch mode I will explain. Okay. So watch mode, what it is
Okay.
doing here, whenever you modify the script, automatically in backend it is compiling that one that I will show you. Just wait for few seconds. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
Any
you.
other queries? Yeah. Any other
Sir,
queries? Other person?
sir, you wrote, hello, sir, you wrote that the class name. After that, you extend this class, sir.
Yes.
Then how can it convert into JavaScript class? Sorry, JavaScript program so much.
Yeah, because TSC command is there. Okay. So TSC command, what is the main functionality of this TSC command? So based on the statements of TypeScript, okay, it is understanding the TypeScript statements which we have written, and according to the similar statements, it is converting into JavaScript. That is the main role of TSC command. Understanding? So what is the script you have written in TypeScript? Everything is converting into JavaScript. That is not our task. That is the task of TypeScript compiler. What is compiler doing? First, it is checking for errors. If no errors are there, then it is generating the JavaScript file and placing the relevant JavaScript code in that file based on the TypeScript code which we have written. Okay, that is the responsibility of TypeScript compiler, converting TypeScript code into JavaScript. So this concept we are calling as transpiler. Okay, it is very important. You should know this point in interview. They will ask you question, what is transpiler? Transpiler is the concept of converting TypeScript code into JavaScript code. Okay, so definite question. What is transpiler? They will ask you. Okay, so
Yeah.
transpile also we use it. Okay, transpile is the concept of converting TypeScript code into JavaScript code. Okay,
Hello, sir.
next.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, please tell me.
After converting it to the JavaScript, how to run into browser? Means directly right
Yeah,
click on the JS
that that
file
that
and open.
that I will show you. That I will show you now.
Okay,
Just till now I
okay,
explained how to create the TypeScript program and how to convert.
okay.
Yes. Next. Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Tell me.
Sir, can you show the file which you created fast as a video, sir? Just like a video symbol, sir.
This file you want?
Yes, sir. How can you create, sir?
Nothing is there. I opened Edit Plus.
Yes,
Is it clear? So right now I
yes,
am
sir.
using Edit Plus. Later I will use Microsoft Visual Studio Code. Okay. Now here just you can write the TypeScript coding. Okay. So for example, serial number colon number is equal 100, like that. I will discuss. Okay. What is number, everything. This is one TypeScript statement. Like that here alert serial number again. Something code I have written. Don't try to understand this code. Our concept is how to create this file. Save this
Yes,
file.
sir.
In which location you are saving? C drive. Something new folder I created with name PROC. Open this. So now here just test.ts. What the extension I've given? .ts. Save this file. Now if you observe this one, yes, test.ts is there. Now this file you have to compile. Yes, so that compile will tell you so whether error is there or not. Okay, if no error is there, then it gives JavaScript file. Then here open the command prompt. For this command prompt, where we are planning to open in this folder, C drive PROC. Select here type CMD. Then TSC test dot ts, or you can remove this dot ts also. It is not compulsory. Is it clear? Press enter key,
Yes, sir.
because tsc command will compile ts files. Now we got test.js file. That's all. This test.js file as well as this pr1.js file. So these files we are calling from our browser. That I will show you how to call it from browser. Okay. So means
Yes.
TypeScript file is converted into JavaScript file with the help of TSC command. We can call it as transpile. Okay, that process we are calling as transpile. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Any other queries? Okay, fine. Now we will discuss the concepts of TypeScript one by one now. Okay. This is pro1.ts file. So first we are discussing what is the concept here, data types. So if you take here TypeScript, okay. So this TypeScript main concept is, one second. Main purpose of TypeScript is, so it supports data types. So already I told you JavaScript. JavaScript is loosely typed script. JavaScript is not supporting any data types. But if you take TypeScript, type safe, it is nothing but type safe. Okay, now here TypeScript is type safe. So it supports data types. What are the data types are available here? Just number, next one string, next one boolean, and any. These are the data types which we have in this TypeScript. Okay, now here, if you take Java, yeah. Now are you able to hear me? Yes. Are you able to hear me? Okay, it's fine. Okay, now here variables we are using to store some values. So how can we create the variables in TypeScript? So at the time of creating the variables, we are using where is the keyword, either where or let, anyone we can use, but there is difference between where and let. I will explain you later. First here I am creating one variable. What the keyword I have given here, where is the keyword, and variable name something like serial number, colon you have to provide data type. What is the data type we are using? Number is equal to 100. This is a variable declaration in TypeScript. So syntax you want to see, I am typing syntax here. How can you create the variable here? By using either where or let. Later you have to provide name of the variable. After that data type. And you want to assign the value, directly can assign the value. This is the syntax to create the variables. Same if you observe here, where. What the name I have taken here? Serial number. What the data type I have taken here? Number. And what the value? 100. Like that, this is the way how to declare variables in TypeScript. Okay, now here just I'm using alert serial number. I am printing that value. Now this is pro1.ts file. Now I am going to compile this file here. Okay, so tsc pro1.ts. When you press enter key, now updated JS file is there. So that updated JS file is loaded now. This pr1.js file. Now here I am removing these two files here, test files, delete, yes. Now this JS file I want to call from my HTML program. That JS file I want to call from HTML program. How to call the JS file from HTML program? New file, new edit place I have taken. Okay, save this with name my file.html I have given. One HTML program I created. What the name of this program? My file.html I have given. From this HTML program, you can call this pr1.js file. So this is my file.html and this is pr1.js which is generated from pr1.ts file. Now here, how can I call this? Script tag we are using to call the JS file. And what the source name of this file here? Yes, what the source name? pro1.js. Simply close this script. Like that, we are calling this JS file from myfile.html, and within the HTML body tag, I'm displaying here just welcome message also. So you can place the HTML context everything in this file because this is .html file. Along with this HTML code, we are also calling JS code. So if I double click on this, now we can see what the output we got on the message box, 100. This 100 is coming from where? Yes, here if you observe this serial number alert I have given, that 100 is coming there. So once you click on this OK on the alert box, okay, then welcome with the body content I have given, that welcome also displays like this. So in this just example, we covered two things. One is how to create the variable in TypeScript. Another one is how to call JS file from our HTML program. Yes. Now here in this TypeScript, what the data type I have given? Number data type. So now here in next line, serial number is equal to something like Scott I have given. So is it valid or invalid? Is it valid or invalid? Serial number is a Scott I have given. Is it valid? No, it is not valid. Why? Because we given the data type number, but you are trying to access, you are trying to assign Scott here. So that's why command prompt. So every time no need to type tsc like that. Up arrow you can use here. Up arrow means it gives the last executed statement and press enter key. Now we can see this. Yes, error is there. What the error it displays? Scott is not assignable to type number like that. Is it clear? So compulsory you must use any number like this, triple two like that. So then again up arrow. Now it is acceptable here. Okay, now you can see we are getting this output without any error. And here, if I use alert statement after this, then again recompile now and go to that browser myfile.html, refresh this, triple D the output we are getting, and welcome message you are displaying like that. Yeah, this is the way how to declare the variable in TypeScript. Now here where uname colon string is equal to Scott. Okay, I have given like this word that uname colon string is equal to Scott I have given. So what the data type? String data type. That's why I stored Scott. And here colon is the separator between the variable name and data type. Finally, alert just I'm using name. Now here recompile this and refresh this one. What the output we got here? Scott in the output like that. So now third data type, what is that? Boolean, just where x colon Boolean. So here in this Boolean data type, we can store either true or false. Either true or false. I have given true. Then alert x, save this file, go to the command prompt, again up arrow, recompile this program and go to this HTML file, refresh now, triple to start, and what the output we got? True is the output we got. Like that, so Boolean data type we are using to store either true or false here. And next one, any data type is there. Any data type can store any type of value. Okay, where variable name is y I have given, and any is equal to 1, 2, 3 I have given. Okay, now alert y. Now up arrow, recompile this program. Now here refresh it. So what is the output we got here? 1, 2, 3 is the output we got here. Yes. After that, just 1 second, I will give you time to ask doubt. Okay, now here, yes. Y is equal to Raj I have given. Is it valid or invalid? Is it valid or invalid? Yes, it is valid because I have given any data type. So now here, just alert. Again, I am printing Y. Save this and recompile this one. If I refresh now, then here first time I stored 1, 2, 3 in this variable y. After that, I change it as Raj. It is accepted here. Like that, these are different types of data types which supported by TypeScript. Now, one person asked me, sir, if I place true like this, x colon boolean is equal to true, then what will happen? So you can easily answer this one now. Yes. Is it valid or invalid? Is it valid or invalid? Yes. So because this is string, yes. So you have given what the data type? Boolean, but you are trying to store string value. Now true is not Boolean true. It is just like string. It is same like Scott. Scott is one string like that. True is also one string. So when I compile this one, then compiler related error is there. What is that? True is not assignable to type Boolean. Is it clear? Yes. So that's why here don't use quotations for this Boolean. So only string. In this string, you can use either single quotations or double quotations. Both are acceptable here. Any quotations you can use here like this. Yes. So like that, these are different types of data types we are using here. Yes. So now this is clear, all of you. Yeah, you can ask me the queries in this point of view. Okay. And move on. You can ask me now.
సార్
Yeah.
యాక్చువల్లీ
Mm.
మనం ఇక్కడ ఎస్ నెంబర్ దగ్గర నెంబరు స్ట్రింగ్ వీల్ వేస్తున్నాం కదా సార్ జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ లో ఇవేమి ఇవ్వము డైరెక్ట్ వేర్ సంథింగ్ ఈక్వల్ టు మనం ఇదర్ స్ట్రింగ్ నెంబర్ ఏదైనా మనం తీసుకోవచ్చు వాట్స్ ద
ఎందుకంటే
డిఫరెన్స్
జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ ఈజ్ లూజ్లీ టైప్డ్ స్క్రిప్ట్. మీకు జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ వచ్చి లూజ్లీ టైప్డ్ స్క్రిప్ట్. దట్స్ వై డేటా టైప్స్ ఏమి ఇవ్వం. ఓకే, బట్ థింగ్ ఈజ్ ఇన్ జావా స్క్రిప్ట్, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ సి serial number is equal to or something like x is equal to Scott I have given.
ఓకే
Okay, now it is occupying the memory based on the characters.
ఓకే
In next line, x is equal to 100 I have given. Now number 2 bytes it occupies, but here it occupies 5 bytes. Yes.
ఓకే
So when I change this value, so here 3 empty means 3 bytes or empty bytes remaining remains like that only. Memory will not clear.
ఓకే ఓకే
Understand?
గాట్ ఇట్
That type of issues are there. So that's why if I restrict with any data type, based on the data type only memory is occupying.
ఓకే ఈవెన్ దో మనకి జావా లాగా డాట్ నెట్ లాగా లైక్ ఇంట్ ఏ ఈక్వల్ టు సంథింగ్ అలా తీసుకుంటాం కదా అలా కూడా
అంటే ఇంటి
తీసుకోలేదు
బదులు ఇక్కడ ఇంటి బదులు ఇక్కడ నెంబర్ వాడుతున్నాం అంతే.
ఓకే 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 సార్ గాట్ ఇట్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Any other queries? Yeah.
Sir, I got everything, but I cannot got one thing. That is, how do you connect this JavaScript file with this program, sir?
This HTML program,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
nothing is there. Simple script. Yes, see. Script source is equal to pro1.js. That's all. So this program is which program? myfile.html, right? In this
Yes.
file, you have to use script source is equal to pro1.js. That's all. After that, you want to place any HTML contours in this file, you can also place here. So here,
Yes.
for example, I want to place the text box. Input type is equal text box. Like that, based on the requirement, we will write the HTML code. When I refresh, now here you can see our JavaScript file is executing and display the message boxes of all variables. After that, what is happening? Text box and welcome message, everything is coming over there. So this is the way how to link that file.
Can I
Yeah,
use a
actually
text
here,
editor, sir?
yeah, I
Sublime
will
text
explain in
editor.
Microsoft Visual Studio Code. I will explain you how to work with that. So first program I explain with the Edit Plus.
Okay, sir.
Yes, yeah. So these are the main types we have in this TypeScript. Is it clear? Okay.
Thank you.
So next array is there. Okay, and generic is there. Those things one by one we will discuss. So these are primitive types, primitive data types: number, string, boolean, any. Okay. So you clear with these doubts?
So if you want to declare constant,
No, it's constant. You can simply declare given st name something like x. Okay, colon number is equal to 100 like that. Okay, now here compile this one. Yes, I want to print that. So here I am
okay, sir.
changing this value as 999. Okay, alert x. Again recompile. Now here refresh this one. The output 9. So now what I am doing here, x is equal to 1, 2, 3. Save this. If I compile now, yes, this is constant, right? So constant value cannot be changed. That's why displays cannot assign x because it is a constant. So x is only one time we can assign the value into constant. Yes or no? Yes. So that's why. So this statement gives error message to you. So variable value we can modify n number of times, but constant value we cannot modify because it is constant. So constant, how can you create? C1 That is the keyword we are using. Variables you want to create, then we are using either where or let. I will explain you what is let also. For that we need to wait some time. Okay. Yes. Any other queries?
Yes, sir. I just want to
Right.
know the
Now here,
instead.
see. Sorry.
Yes, sir. If we have a class structure like you have extend the class from another class, so if that class is present in another
Yeah.
folder, then how we will extend? Means there is any import type keyword like Java.
Import is the statement we have to use. Import.
Okay, got it, got it.
Yes,
It's
import.
like
We will
Java, right?
discuss import is there, export is there. Okay, so all these
Okay,
things
sir.
we'll discuss. Okay, yes, import keyword we are using to import the class of another file. From here you want to export keyword. So actually here modules we can create in TypeScript. Modules and namespaces also we can create in TypeScript, but not possible in JavaScript. Namespace means what? The namespace collection of classes. So here that namespace also you can export to another file. From there we can use import statement to access. Those all things we'll discuss. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Fine. Now come to the next concept.
Hello.
See. Yeah. Hello.
Data
Hello.
types, or do you have any other?
Sorry.
Do we have only these 4 data types, or do you have any other data type?
No. Main primitive data types are these things only. We can use generic types as well as array also. Those things I will discuss next level. These are
Okay.
primitive types. Number, string, boolean, and any. Okay, primitive means these are nothing but just the primary types. Okay. Next, see this. For example, here alert Scott I have given. So when I refresh the browser, it is not displaying that message because old JavaScript file is there. That old JavaScript file output only displays. You want to get the updates, we have to recompile that program. Yes or no? So now I recompile this program. again JavaScript file is updated. And if I go with that HTML program, then what the output we got? Scott is the output we got here. Okay. Now here, every time if I modify alert Sam, again TypeScript is modified, but if I refresh the browser, then old JavaScript code is coming because TypeScript is not compiled here. Once you compile, then it will give you the updated JavaScript file. So every time it is difficult to me to come to the command prompt and to run this statement, yes or no. So for that, we can use watch mode. Watch mode is there. That watch mode we are using here. What that TSC, pro1.ts. So this normal statement hyphen watch we have to use. You can see this. I am comparing this program with watch mode. What this watch mode speciality, what it is doing here? It is every time whenever you save the TypeScript program, every time it is recompiling this TypeScript program and generates new JavaScript file. Press enter key. Now you can see here compilation started. So in which time? 7:53. Okay, so that is started by 7:53 and ended by 7:53 50 seconds. Zero errors, it displays like this. Okay, now here, yes, this is my code, right? And this is that compiler. Okay, watch mode. Now here I'm going to modify this code. Alert John something message, one more message box. When I save, then you can identify. So that recompilation you can identify here. I'm going to save now as Control S. If you observe here, some flickering is coming, means it is recompiled by what time? 7:54. Now when I refresh the browser, then what is happening? Scott is coming. Next one, Sam is coming, and John is coming. Like that. What are the modifications you are doing here? Okay. For example, where serial number colon number is equal to 345. Alert serial number are given. Save. Now no need to go to the command prompt because in command prompt automatically it is watching the updates, and when I save this file, it is recompiling. Directly can open the browser and refresh this one. Then what the output we got here? 345. Like that here. Every time no need to go with that command prompt. So once if you start the compilation with watch mode, then automatically it will update the JavaScript file. So how can you break this? Control C is the shortcut key. Okay, then why it is stopped that watch mode. Yes. So what the command we are using? Pro. What is the program name? Sorry, TSC. What is the program name? Pro 1.ts, then hyphen W or hyphen watch. Is it clear? Anything we can use here. Then press enter key. Now again watch mode is started here. Okay. Now for example here, number I am changing as integer int. So one person asked me the same doubt. Okay. Now here what the error it gives you, cannot find int. I told you in other languages we are using int, but here we are using number. Yes. Now here again I am changing it as number and save. Then what will happen? Again it is recompiling here, and here no errors are there. Like that, whenever I save this file, automatically it is compiling that program. So that's why we should better start with watch mode, either hyphen watch or hyphen w. W is the shortcut key. Is it clear? Like that we are working with this watch mode. Now I am using my this edit plus editor. Yes, this edit plus is good for practicing, but at the time of development phase, so we are using different IDEs. Okay, so here just different types of IDEs we are using here. So here different types of IDEs are there. Microsoft Visual Studio Code is there. Okay, and next one here WebStorm is there. Like the different types of IDEs are there. So here we are working with Microsoft Visual Studio Code. So here we are discussing how to install this Microsoft Visual Studio Code and how to work with this Microsoft Visual Studio Code. So those things we are going to discuss now. Actually, what is the advantage of this IDEs? IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. We can also call it as Integrated Development Environment. Okay. Now here this IDE is providing. Okay, IDE is providing here. So just some suggestions. For example, if I type NU, then automatically number is coming, suggestion. Like that here, these type of suggestions are available. And next one here, this ID is supporting error codes. Okay, so at the time of creating the program, only this IDS display the error messages. Okay, and Microsoft Visual Studio Code, it is providing integrated terminals also. Means we open the external command prompts. No need to open the external command prompt. Internally, it is providing one integrated terminal. There we can directly open the command prompt. Means this is the platform to easily create the programs compared with Edit Plus and Notepad and other editors. Is it clear? So now we are discussing how to work with this Visual Studio Code. Now here, first we have to download that. Go to this google.com and Microsoft Visual Studio, not Visual Studio, you have to download Visual Studio Code. Okay, so both are different. Yes. Now here first link is there. Download Visual Studio Code. Just here click on this. You can choose this Windows. Now Visual Studio Code is downloading. Save file. It is very simple IDE, and most of the companies working with this Microsoft Visual Studio Code. Now here, open the downloaded folder. Yeah, this is the icon of Visual Studio Code. Double click. Now normal installation. Accept the agreement. Next, 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 and go with that install. Now click on this. Finish. Yes. Now Visual Studio Code is installed, and that ID is also open here. So now here, yes, once again I'm going to show you. So nothing is there. First you have to go to that Google and type Microsoft Visual Studio Code download. Enter. And here click on this link. Then Windows or Mac, like that here, different types of Linux, Ubuntu, Red Hat, the different versions are available. Just click here and save file. Now here it is downloading that one. After that, just double click on this downloaded file. Next, install. Once it is installed successfully, so here that window is opening like this. Yes. Now here, file, new window, open file, like that. These options are available here. So just now we created one file. Okay, click on this open file. Yes, in which location we created that one? C drive. That C drive PROs is the folder. There we created pro.ts file. Open this one. Yes. So control plus and control minus These are the keys we are using to increase the font size and decrease like this. And here by default it is providing background color black. Okay, now if you go with that file and preferences, then here color themes are there. Okay, then you can choose that different colors here. Okay, for example here light I have given, then it is giving light color. So control K T is the shortcut key, or else go to the file. Okay, preferences. Okay, that option is also available. Like that by default it is coming with this dark color. Yes, so here new file you want to create, just go to that file and new file you can use here, then save this. Just file 2.ts, like that we are using here for the file 2.ts. So now here this is pro.ts and this is file 2.ts. Okay, now this is explorer. If I click here, it displays the all files in the current location. Is it clear? So now you want to change another folder, then you can change here. So like that here, these are the files which we have in this location. This is explorer. Okay, control B is the shortcut key to open and as well as to close this. What is the shortcut key? Control B, like that. Now here, for example, I'm writing some code here where x colon, you can see here, just it is giving that suggestions. So is equal to 100 I have given. Okay. So semicolon or new line enter key also you can use here. Then here where something I done mistake here, y colon string is equal to, okay, something like Scott. So I told you at the time of creating the program only displays that error color codes. So now you can see this one here, it displays red color. So because one error is there, spelling mistake like that. So this type of support it is giving here means it is very flexible to create the programs and to easily find out the errors. Before compilation, you can find out the errors here itself. No need to go to the compilation. For example, edit plus if you take, yes, this edit plus what this program pr1.ts. Now here just we are okay x colon number is equal 123. Now it is not giving any suggestions. When you will get idea on this error, if you open with this command prompt, okay, and here now you can see once you compile, then only you will get the error message here. Okay, but editor itself not possible to get the error message. Again, modify this one, then no error is there in this watch code. Is it clear? But here IDE, if you take Visual Studio Code like that, these IDEs, okay, at the time of development only, so we are getting the error messages, error color codes like that. Is it clear? Now this is file2.ts file. Now here you can see, yes, this is file2.ts file. Now I want to compile this program. Yes, then you know how to open the command prompt that specific path. That is one procedure. Or else here terminal is there. New terminal. Now this is command prompt. It is opening like this. Is it clear? So now here just this command prompt you can use tsc, that file name, what that file2.ts. But here, yeah, what the path we are using here, just cd proz. Okay, then cd, what that? So not cd, just tsc, what the file name here, file2.ts, then press enter key. Like that we can use this compilation terminal here. So now here external terminals also available, cannot be loaded because running script is disabled on the system. Yes, actually here in my system this internal PowerShell is not working, but in your system it will work. So then we can do one more thing here. What that shift plus control plus C we can use here. What the command we are using? Shift plus control plus C. Now here, yeah, this command prompt is coming. So tsc, what is that file? 2.ts and hyphen watch. Yes. Now it is compiled successfully, and if you observe here, then You can see file2.js is generated. Now in this HTML program, I want to access this file2.js file. So here alert X I am printing now. Alert X as well as alert Y. Both I am printing. Save this. Automatically it is recompiled now. And here go to the HTML program, myfile.html. There just you have to change what the file name, file2.js. So you want to maintain both files in this HTML program, then we have to take one more script tag like this, and source is equal to pro.js. Also you can maintain like this, but I want to use this file2.js code. Now refresh this one. That's what the output we got. 100 in the output we got, as well as squat is the output we got here. Like that, this is Microsoft Visual Studio Code we are using here. So it is giving the suggestions for us to work with the TypeScript, Angular, and Node programs. Okay, very flexible. Okay, IDE to easily work with this applications. Okay, so this IDE from now onwards we are using. So all of you clear with this installation, I think. So you have any doubts, you can ask me now regarding this one. Just I'm going to unmute all. Yes. Yeah. So all of you clear how to install this IDE?
Yeah,
Please
hello.
tell me. Yeah, tell
Yes,
me.
sir. Why we are storing data types into where?
So here if I don't use var, then it will get confusion whether it is variable or constant or any statement. Is it clear? So that's why compulsory we have to use either var or let. Var and let both are only for variable declarations. Okay, constant like this we are using. So if you in TypeScript you want to declare variable, either we can use var or let. Then that compiler will understand X is one variable. But is it function scope or block scope? It will decide based on the var and let. Var is function scope, let is block scope. So later I will discuss what is function scope and what is block scope. So compulsory you have to use either var or let. Is it clear?
Oh,
And only it can
okay, thank you.
understand this is variable. Yes. Next.
Sir,
Yeah.
so you have created two TypeScript files today. Can you integrate
Yeah.
both of them in the HTML file?
Yeah, just I told you now. So this is pr1.ts, for example. Here, just where x colon number is equal to 7, 8, 9 I have given. Alert x I have given. Now first we have to compile. Shift plus Control plus C. So just tsc what the program pr1.ts hyphen watch I have given. Now here it is compiled that pr1.ts, and file1.ts also we open compilation. Yes, that compilation already done. Now here how can I call the second file? Same script source is equal to what the file name we have given, pr1.js. So this same. Now if I refresh, this is the output from file2.js, and this is also output from file2.js, and this is the output from pr1.js file. Like that we can use multiple JS files in our HTML program. Okay,
Yes, sir.
next. Yeah, next. Any other queries you have?
Hello. Yeah. When you are compiling the with the watch indicator, what is the
Yeah,
what the code will be changed in the .js file, or how it will be recognizing?
so when you save, see this. This is our program, right?
Hmm.
Now here pr1.ts, and this is watch mode of this pr1.ts. Yes. Now here just I'm going to place these two side by side for easily understanding. Now here what I'm doing, just I'm modifying this code. Alert
No.
LF
My question is, what is
yeah.
extra code it is adding in the .js file when you are adding, when you are compiling with the watch mode? What is the extra code? It has to be there. How it is recognized? Is there any extra lines of code is written in .js file?
No
It's
extra
because
lines
this.
of code. So no
Okay.
extra lines of code. So for example, Sam I have given. When I save this one, then what is happening? Whether it is JavaScript related statement you have written, then it will place that JavaScript statement directly in that JS file. If it is any TypeScript statement, then it is converting into related JavaScript statement and it is placing that file. That's all. Understanding?
Okay.
Yeah. So whenever I
Okay,
save
got it.
this one, then entire TypeScript is converting in. Actually here watch mode, what it is doing, initially it is deleting the old JS file, again it is recreating. That is the only thing it is doing here. Yes,
But
existing
in
file
real
first it will
time,
delete. Yes,
if
tell me.
in real time we may not use the command prompt, right? So how can we automate this when we want to compile from here ID itself? Somewhere
No.
you will have the compile option, right?
Actually in real time we are using, okay, so Angular, okay, in Angular program we are using the tsconfig.json file we are using. Yes, this file what it is doing, it is automatically compiling all TypeScript programs into JavaScript file. So tsconfig.json file is there. That file we have to use. Next level I will discuss that one. For example, in my project I have number of TypeScript files. All TypeScript files I want to compile one by one. Not possible to me. Yes.
Yes.
So here, if I modify any TypeScript file, then automatically it has to compile. Further, we are taking the support of tsconfig.json file is there. So that file we have to use. Next time we'll discuss about this file, how to compile the multiple TypeScripts automatically and how to convert into JS file. Yes.
Okay, that this particular JSON file will take care of the automation,
Yeah.
automatic conversion.
Yeah. Automatic
No,
conversion is
no need of
taking.
to enable. No need of enable
No.
the watch mode.
No need. Automatically it is taking the care of all these things.
Okay, thank you. Okay, got it.
And when you are coming to Angular, Angular command line interface also we are using. So what is that CLI? Yes. So this CLI contains internally tsconfig.json file. So it is taking care of compilation of all these programs. Okay. Yes. Next. Any other queries? Okay, fine. So all of you clear with these queries, I think. Okay, and with these concepts, all of you install this TypeScript and just work with the data types and that TypeScript file convert into JavaScript file and call from HTML program. These things we discussed. And second thing is install Visual Studio Code and practice with this Visual Studio Code. So in tomorrow's session we'll discuss other concepts related to the TypeScript, how to work with the remaining concepts. All these things we'll discuss tomorrow onwards. Okay. So see you next class. Thank you all of you.
సార్ ఈరోజు క్లాస్ కొద్దిగా లేట్గా జాయిన్ అయ్యాను సార్. వీడియో ఫైల్ వీడియో ఏమైనా చూడొచ్చు ఆన్లైన్లో కానీ అలా
ఉంటుంది. మీకు వీడియో ఫైల్ వాళ్ళని అడిగితే వాళ్ళు ఇస్తారు మీకు.
ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
వీడియో ఫైల్ ఇస్తారు, ఒకసారి వాళ్ళు కన్సల్ట్ చేయండి. ఒకవేళ లేదంటే నన్ను అడగండి. నా నెంబర్ ఉంది కదా మీ దగ్గర?
ఉంది సార్.
ఒకసారి వాళ్ళ దగ్గర లేదంటే నాకు కాల్ చేయండి, నేను కూడా ఫైల్ కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తాను, నేను ఇస్తాను మీకు. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
ఓకే.